New Mexico Big Jim. Pretty much the same as last week. Still growing, still producing, still throwing out buds, most of which are drying up and dying in this heat. Had a solid month of 100-degree temperatures, very little rain, no rain this week. And what can you do? It's Texas in summer. Getting some. Here's, yeah, this one looks ready. Just a little bit of the blossom end rot right at the bottom there. And they're smaller. When I first harvested off of these, I had enormous peppers, a foot long. Now it's about 4 inches, 4.5 maybe. And some of them are getting the dreaded blossom end rot, but some of them aren't. Unlike the New Mexico 64L, which 99% of them had the blossom end rot. And they're right next to each other, you can see. The Big Jim is smaller, but it's not produced. It doesn't produce as heavily, but it's more resistant to the blossom end rot, though not immune. Now here's one. Let's see what we got here. That one looks good. I'm gonna harvest that one right now. The New Mexico Big Jims, when they get ripe, that red turns into almost like a chocolate brown, almost like a milk chocolate brown. And they're pretty spicy, spicier than the 64L. But it is what it is. I'm also getting little runty ones. Look at this one. I mean, it's fully ripe. It's all twisted up on itself. And it's also got the blossom end rot. It's funny. It's like, I don't know, an inch long. Getting a lot of blossoms. Well, not a lot of blossoms, a lot of buds of blossoms on these growing tips here. And I'm kind of hesitant if that's good or not, because we're still in July, still in the hottest part of the year. Texas heat is brutal, and it's entirely likely that these blossoms are just gonna shrivel up and die and not set. I dressed this along with the rest of my peppers with bone meal, side dressed them. And I'm hoping that calcium leaches into the soil to the point where we can prevent at least some of the blossom end rot. Now, this one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, no blossom end rot on this one. And it's still growing pretty good. Time will tell. Hopefully we'll get some good rain. We'll get some cooler temperatures that'll let these new blossoms set, and we'll have better harvests until the hard frost. But just got to keep your fingers crossed.